So this woman was actually a successful woman who started a store 10 years ago.
Yeah.
She's the real deal. She's a successful hipster chick.
In fact, she made a conscious choice to want to dress people with good, expensive clothing that she's handpicking that's new. Her point wasn't to be vintage. If some of this stuff was inspired by the 80s, like, she welcomes it in the store, but it's not from the actual.
It makes it
music time.
I think the beat that we should try to make is doom da doom da doom da doom doom da doom da doom da. Magazine for architectural entertainment. Like, I didn't even know that was a field. Right. Let's just pretend like, oh my God, it's at 3 o'clock on a Wednesday. I've got nothing else better to do because I'm a hipster.
And there's a cat.
Right. There's my cat. Like, got my secondhand bag. Like, great. Got these glasses from the 80s. Like, let's read about this. Wow. Like, really cool layout. Of course, recycled paper. State your name.
George Vitre. So I came to Williamsburg about 10 years ago.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you're quite the native. 10 years. How would you say it's changed in 10 years?
It's when I first moved here. It was just starting. People were just starting to move out here and live in the lofts and stuff. But even when I moved here 10 years ago, it was changing. It was gentrifying.
And what about your store? What's the theme?
This is craft beer, rare and obscure craft beers from around the world.
And they have Nutella.
And we have Nutella. In New York State, in order to sell beer, you have to be a grocery store. Retail beer.
What?
Yep.
Oh,
And I'm a musician and I'm a music producer, and that's one of the reasons I came. That's the real reason I came, is because I moved into a loft space so I could record.
Play. Sick. What do you play?
I play the computer really. Wow. But what happened is all the lofts filled up, and then the city got wind that that's what was happening, and they made them all. They were all illegal, and they made them all legal. But in the course of making them legal, they actually gave the developers the right to build whatever they wanted on the land. And so once the developers got wind of that, they were like, oh, well, we could just tear down this factory and build a condo building.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
That forced all the loft prices up.
That's what we're trying to understand, why that happened.
Anyone can be here now, not just the people, the artists in the lofts illegally.
Yeah.
So now it's anyone can be here.
It's starting to come together.
This is the real thing.
Wait, zoom in. Authentic? Thrift store?
I don't know how to zoom.
Don't worry, it's right here.
This is authentic. This means
That
it's
means
not
there's
all
faith.
games.
Right, that means it's like both.
Thrift
Combination.
store. Once again, thrift
Go
store.
over.
It's real. Check it out. $4.99. I think I saw this bag in that vintage store before. Wait, how much is it? $69. How much is it here? $4.99. They can do thrift for real.
And it was literally across the street from here, so it's not like we have to go to
Basically.
different areas.
No.
It was like just all right here.
This is all right here.
It's all a culmination. It's like a beautiful.
shopping here.
That's key to know.
Oh, for shit's sakes.
Look, zoom in. Zoom in on that specimen.
I did.
That was good.
I just need it on your face back. Sorry. The real thing is walking out of this thing. Does a hipster have to be well dressed? Is that what we're basing every hipster judgment on? Like labeling one?
I feel like for me, being well dressed is like you've thought about what you're putting on your body. Like
That's
you
true.
know that like headband works really well with
But
those shoes that you're
sometimes
wearing.
I don't know if they do think about it and then it ends up well dressed, which is cool too.
Possible. This one too, man. I think he's well dressed because like guys don't usually have to think that much about it. He looks good. Look at these two.
Not
Like this is
here.
so classic. Like oh my god, it's like Wednesday. Like let's hang out and do nothing and look really good while we do it.
And then fuck later.
Probably. What I think one thing also is why you see a lot of very well-dressed men in Williamsburg. It's because perhaps like there's not really a culture or like as welcoming a place as here that lets people dress, like lets men dress as they want to, you know? Like I feel like guys here can actually like wear what they want to wear and like actually think about their clothes in the morning without being judged or like thought of as being gay, you know?
It's a really sad thought, but it's
That's
possible.
a sad thought, but I feel like that's perhaps why a lot of people are coming here.
Taking a quick break from our ventures. I kind of feel like it's this little escape over here. Like, there's the island, and then these people come over here and chill, and yeah, it's been invaded a little bit by all sorts of developers, people who can I would understand that maybe some people think their style is being imposed on and it's not the real thing anymore, but it is what it is. Sometimes it's a bit much for sure. They are trying a little bit too hard. Sometimes it's not.
We are aboard the Williamsburg vessel, which is also known as the L train. Just left Williamsburg. Note, very few want to leave. Very few hipsters, that is. I spot one, and I spot another one there. I wonder if there's a single hipster in this joint.
So, what's your name, first of all? Maddie. Maddie! Sick. So, Maddie, like, what? The kids who come in here who actually bring their bikes into the store, do you think it's pretentious or do you think it's for real?
Well, I mean, most of the kids that you saw here tonight with their bikes are friends at the bar. Most people who bring bikes to the bar, in my experience, generally ask first or know that they can already.
Rap band.
Steve, how long you been with Williamsburg?
I don't live in Williamsburg.
Even better, where do you live?
We like that.
Where? What do you think of Williamsburg?
I think Williamsburg is pretty awesome. I think it's pretty retarded.
Retarded!
Why do you like coming here?
Because like all different types of people are expensive in
Let's get one thing straight. Williamsburg is Manhattan. I mean, this part at least is Manhattan.
It's
There's nothing
the
special about.
Village overflow and it's hip-tarded.
Yeah, this is the quote unquote like place where people come, but not actually. I never come to Bedford. It's not that fun. Basically, what happened is kids that are kind of cool, like they know like style and fashion and music, but are also in law school, or they're also iBankers. They can come here and they can they build condos down by the water and they can buy the condos. And I can't believe you're filming this. Everybody's got something to prove here.
Go ahead, you know you want it. You love no other way, you just wanna take us down. Go ahead, I'll be the one it. If I can take you, boy, you just might throw this down. Oh, 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 you wanna get it. You make us bleed, it'll prove there's love somewhere. And oh, no, oh, oh, I wanna yell it. But do we speak or are we just not in our heads? No, ain't not me, what you got, it's not for me.